guys, it's Charlie. This is my 1 month on tea video. There's not really that much to talk about, but I thought, why not give an update? My last video was a week on tea, so I thought I would skip everything that happened in that first week. My acne came through. I've always had trouble with acne. It hasn't been the worst thing, so it's kind of just normal breakouts. The grease has gotten crazy. Like, my pores are just leaking grease and oil. It's crazy. Apparently my facial hair started growing differently, in a different pattern, I suppose, so I've been told. The week after I started testosterone, I started taking flaxseed capsules. They are apparently a natural estrogen blocker. I had a lot of energy the second week on testosterone, continued until the third week. Now it's sort of plateaued a little bit. I still had a runny nose during my second week on tea, but my sore throat went away, which was good. I've heard a lot of boys get sick or at least have flu-like symptoms the first month. I noticed my weight went up and down, probably 2 or 3 kilos. It's fluctuating all over the place. My appetite has diminished, feels like it's completely gone. There's no feeling of hunger compared to the first week, and compared to pre-tea, I was eating a lot, I was hungry a lot. It's gone. My second week I also started getting a lot of chest knee. I'm not sure if that's just because it was hot and I'm binding, but it was more than usual. It's sort of settled now. Every morning I wake up with a puffy face because of the water retention, I'm assuming. Everyone's telling me that I'm gonna get bigger before I get smaller, which I'm small enough already, but could go without this. I also started noticing a lot of black hairs on my thighs. They're sort of on my inner thighs, but as I've been searching myself, there's a couple on the top of my knees, and there's a really black hair on the top of my thigh, which I am stoked about. Because my sugar levels used to range from 18 to high, which is really fucking bad. They are now between 9 and 16, which is still really fucking bad, but really fucking good for me and my body. I find that an accomplishment. I shaved about 15 or 16 days ago, and you can't see them at all, but I've got black hairs growing here, little guys, and apparently these ones under here are getting darker. It feels like they're not growing at all. Like, usually when I shave there's a bit of fluff, but I am so stoked about these little guys growing. It's crazy. I'm so happy. So that's pretty much all my changes. I just want to give a recap of what I've done the past 3 weeks in terms of trans shit. Probably the 15th or something of Feb, I went to Medicare to change my gender marker. They said I needed my birth certificate, fucking passport, letter from a psychologist, letter from a doctor, everything, which I knew was wrong, but I didn't want to fight them because they know what they're doing. So I couldn't do it that day, but I Googled again. I went in and I was like, look, I Googled Medicare. I'm on the website right now. It says I only need one of these things, which I had. I had a letter from my GP, my hormone specialist, who prescribed me tea, saying, please help Charlie out with his gender marker changing. And they did it. Capital M. On the 27th of Feb, I went and saw Vincent. Thought this was just a diabetes talk, healthcare plan sorted for my diabetes, but it wasn't. It's where my next t-shirt is. And I quote, he said, keep up the good work with your diabetes. And I have never been told that before in my life. Super happy. He adjusted the units on my long-acting insulin, so my resting sugar levels are a lot better. He sent off a letter to my GP where I live to get my mental health care plan sent to him so we can organize a psychologist appointment, because my anxiety and depression has been a little bit which is understandable for the first month because it's foreign hormones in my body. It doesn't know what it's doing. It's trying to fight it off, but it's not going to happen because it's meant to be in there. Shut up. He also sent a referral letter to a gynecologist so I can discuss getting a hysterectomy. That's a necessary thing that I want to happen in my transition. Also just received a call from them, and I've booked an appointment to see her in May. We're just going to be discussing my option, the payment methods, recovery, and then hopefully it shouldn't be long after that until I can get the procedure done. Also, I had an appointment with my job-seeking people to discuss if I'm ready for work, and they told me that they will reimburse me for my name change, which is excellent because I'm not under the poverty line, but I can't afford it. And to have my name changed would, I guess, push me harder to get a job, to survive. So I'm super stoked about that. I'm still doing a photo a day of my face, my legs, my body, my chest, my stomach, my back, and also recording my voice. That's pretty much it. I'll probably do another video in 14 or so days because that's my next shot. So excited. Thanks. Bye.